everyone. Welcome to TutorialsPoint. In this video, we will learn about function of the protein. Now, we have categorized proteins and understood that there are different types of proteins in a human body. Now, what is their biological function inside the body? What do they do inside our body? This is what we learn in this video. So, the learning objectives will be to know the biological importance of protein inside the human body. Now, the proteins have been categorized in different categories, and each of the category of proteins plays certain role inside the body. But first we should know how do we obtain the protein in our body? How do we make the protein? So, the food sources which are rich in protein are fish, egg, poultry, dairy products, meat and legumes. Now let us see what role the proteins play. So on the basis of their biological importance, they have been of following types. First is the structural protein. So they make the structure. They are responsible for growth of the cell, the repair of the cell, and that is the reason proteins are also known as building blocks of the body. Examples are alpha keratin. The alpha keratin which is found in hair, nails, claws, etc. The osine protein which is present inside the bones. The tubulin protein. The tubulin protein which is present in the cilia, flagella of the cell and also in the centrioles of the cell. Next is chondrin protein. The chondrin protein which is present in cartilage and forms the cartilage of the body. Next is cartilage. The collagen. Next is collagen. The collagen which forms the connective tissue is also a type of protein which has triple helix in them. We have studied about it in the previous videos. Next is enzymatic proteins. Now almost all proteins are enzymes. What are enzymes? They are biocatalysts. Biocatalyst means they speed up the reaction. Any chemical reaction going inside the body is speeded up with the help of enzymes. So the examples are amylase which digests starch, pepsin, renin, trypsin. All these enzymes are proteinaceous in nature. Next is hormonal proteins. We know that the hormones are chemical messengers. So these chemical messengers control and coordinate the activities of the body. Now most of these hormones are also proteinaceous in nature. Example is insulin which regulates the blood sugar level and epinephrine or adrenaline which is the stress hormone. Now the next role is transport proteins. Proteins play a major role as a carrier, which means they transport or carry micromolecules that are small size molecules, ions as well as the big size molecules from one part of the cell or one part of the body to other part of the cell. Example, very common hemoglobin used for transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Next is GLUT4 which helps in transport of glucose inside the cell. Then is permeases which help in active transport of any nutrient inside the cell, and the P proteins which are found in phloem. Then we have contractile protein. Contractile protein contract and relax, and this is how they help in movement and locomotion. So the contractile proteins are myosin and actin present inside where? The muscles. Next is visual proteins. Again, name is suggesting it helps in seeing. So these are present in eyes. They are rhodopsin present in rods and iodopsin which is present in cones of the eyes. Next are the storage proteins. So proteins also sometimes act as reserve food. So in which animals or in which place they act as reserve food? Let us see. The examples are casein of milk. It is a stored food. Then egg yolk, ovalbumin which is present in egg white, it is also acts as reserve food. The zein in maize, the gliadin and the glutenin which is present in wheat is also a storage protein. Next is protective proteins. So they help in protection. Protection as in they help our body or protect our body against the infections by the foreign body. So we all know who does this function? The antibodies in the blood. So the immunoglobulins present in the lymphocyte. Also the clotting of the blood which prevents blood from flowing out of the body. Those proteins are also protective proteins like fibrinogen and prothrombin present inside the blood. Next is receptor proteins. Now on the cell membrane there are certain proteins which receive signal from the signaling molecules, that is the chemical messengers. They can be hormones also. They follow a series of reaction inside the cell which is responsible for either growth of the body, division of the cell, and also sometimes death of the cell. So the G proteins, the membrane receptors like LDL receptors, insulin receptors, G protein receptors, cyclic AMP, all of these types of proteins are signaling molecules and some of them are proteins in nature. Again, the toxic proteins. Now these are those proteins which are harmful for our body. Even in nano levels, if they come in contact with our body, they have a capacity to have toxic effect on our body, like ricin protein present in castor, cholera toxin, pertussis toxin, and snake venom. So to summarize, we can say that the protein plays a variety of role in our body. Like they can act as enzymes, they can act as structural proteins, they can be hormones, they can be transport proteins, protective proteins, and also they can be storage proteins or receptors. So this was all about the function of the protein, the structure of the protein. In next video, we will learn a major biomolecule which is nucleic acids. Till then, thank you.
TutorialsPoint.com. Simply easy learning.